Welcome everybody, I'm glad you could attend this little short webinar. We're going to talk about 21 ways to increase client retention while tripling your referral rate. My name's Nigel Fitzner and I'm a physiotherapist. And now who's this webinar for? Well, it's basically for owners of health and wellness clinics, of course physiotherapists like myself, chiropractors, massage therapists, naturopaths, osteopaths, dentists, podiatrists and dietitians. But also this is very much for veterinarians, spa and salon owners, group exercise runners like boot camp, hairdressers, florists, real estate agents, lawyers, mortgage brokers, accountants and of course photographers. So first of all, I'd like to talk about client retention. It's the activity that a business undertakes in order to reduce client defection. Now, successful retention starts with the first contact with the client and continues throughout the entire lifetime of that relationship. And studies have shown that it costs a business 6 to 7 times more to acquire a new client than it does to retain an existing one. So you need to take care of the clients you already have and build relationships with them. And this results in clients returning more often and feeling more comfortable sending referrals. Research has also shown that 85% of transactions come from existing relationships or from referrals, and only 15% from advertising. So why do we allocate the bulk of our marketing budget to advertising and not to relationship marketing? And what is the best way to form relationships with your clients? Well, there's emails you can send. Studies have shown that only 10 to 15% ever get open, so that's a bit of a problem. Send newsletters, they're fairly costly, and people tend to throw things out like that on the way back from the letterbox, so fairly low reading rate of newsletters. Phone calls, there's also a fair cost to that, and these days people don't really answer their phones much. There's text messaging, that costs better, but it's not a personal way of contacting people. You can't put their name on it. So I'd like to introduce the solution to those kind of contact problems, and it's called the humble greeting card. So why greeting cards? Well, greeting cards exude feelings of appreciation, kindness and thoughtfulness. And sending a greeting card shows you care because you took the time and trouble to send something worthwhile. People love to receive physical things they can touch and hold in their hands. And greeting cards linger because they hang around people's home and offices, like on the mantelpiece, just on the table or on their desks. Many of the greatest referral marketers urge people to start sending sincere greeting cards. For example, Joe Girard, he became the world's #1 car salesman for 12 years straight. He sent over 16,000 greeting cards and nearly every one of his sales came from referrals. So that leads us now to 21 ways to build your business with greeting cards, and you're definitely going to increase your retention and referral rate. I just wanted to let you know that you don't have to use all 21 ways that I'm going to show you. There might be 4 or 5 ways I'm about to show you that would work for your particular business. So number 1, it shows client thank you. So you send a thank you card saying thank you for your business. Everyone should do this one, because people love to be appreciated and they will be less likely to try another business in the future. Number 2 is top of mind awareness. So send cards regularly and you're the first person that comes to mind when a topic is discussed socially and a service is needed, like at a barbecue or at the footy or anything like that. Number 3, client training series. So you can send some cards with training, like you could have back care or frequently asked questions in your business, support information or how to use a product or a service. And greeting cards can contain a QR code linking to websites. So I'm going to show you another video on how this is done when you show interest about this. So number 4, personal announcements. When you or an employee gets an award or completes a new course, or you can announce a new employee and their skills. Number 5, sending a birthday card. No one else does this because of Facebook birthday messaging and text, so you're really going to stand out. Number 6, anniversary cards. So that's really the anniversary of the first visit, not their wedding, unless you're a wedding photographer. And number 7, consistent follow-up campaign. Now, you may not be someone who needs to be seen often. Sometimes a year can go past or more with no visit, so you never want to be forgotten. For example, Joe Gerard, the car dealer, people weren't buying a car every year. He was still sending cards 5 years later. So do you think any customers would ever forget his name or who to refer friends to? I doubt it. Number 8, send a card for holidays. Like, for example, on St. Patrick's Day, Happy St. Patrick's Day, I'm lucky to have clients like you. Something like that. Number 9, first holiday cards. So be the first to send a card and make sure it's fun and interesting, and it'll be more likely to be put on display. Number 10, before and after photos. So for example, skin rashes if it's medical, range of movement, haircut, weight loss, anything like that, just anything that applies to your business. Number 11, motivation. So quotes and pictures, these are popular on Facebook, and people will really love to display your card with those kind of things on it. Number 12, encouragement and support. So if you're connected through social media, you may see someone going through a tough time, illness or anything like that, so you can send a thinking of you card. Number 13, nice to meet you. So this really is for if you're going to networking events where there's other business people, and some places have these on quite often, like monthly. So it's a great way to mix with other business people as well, who will also refer people to you. Number 14, coupon cards. There could be a gift in a birthday card, or it can also be sent as a reward for a referral, like for example a half price or free massage. So that leads to number 15, thank you for the referral. You need to let them know that you appreciate. So why? Well, they may take their referrals elsewhere if you don't thank them, and they may have a doubt as to whether you followed through with the referral they sent you. Number 16, a change of address card. So you can easily let people know if you move addresses. I mean, how else would you let people know? Number 17, a reminder card. So you might have 6 monthly checkups or services depending on what business you're in, like dentistry or something like that. Number 18, products and services. Let people know about everything you provide. You can include photos in the card as well. And number 19, if you have new products or service announcements, but just don't make them boring, and you can include people, staff in your photos as well. And number 20, video cards. So once again, we talked about this before, the QR codes. You can send people to a YouTube for a personal message from yourself or a website. So more on that once you show interest. And of course, number 21, the big one, is to ask for the referral. And you'd only do that once every 3 or 4 cards. Don't do it all the time. And you just remind them that referrals are valued. So you probably think there's problems with sending cards. Number 1 problem could be the cost. Cards cost up to $1 to $5. The time taken to do all this, to go down the shops, get the cards, write them out, post them, all that kind of stuff, and the inconvenience, of course, of doing that. Well, I've found the ultimate retention referral system called Send Out Cards. So this system, it's an online system. It's very cost effective, down to as little as 62 cents per card. It's very leveraged and personalized. You can automate complete campaigns, so everything goes out automatically, and you can have your own business branding at the back of the card, as well as a handwritten font. So on the back of the card, that's what a few of them look like, just some examples there where you can put your brand or a message or something like that. And on the system, there's over 60,000 different cards to choose from when you're setting up your campaign. And Send Out Cards, the company, is now mobile. It's an app on your smartphone, which makes it really, really easy to use. So what I do at work now is I put my client details onto my phone. I then press Send Campaign, and because all the cards are all set up automatically, it all happens straight away. Easy. So an important side note, Your clients are recorded and kept on SendOutCard's website forever, and having a database and this client retention and referral system really increases the value of your business if you ever sell it. And just another important point, your card campaign will be set up for you if you join at a certain level, and that will save you hours and you'll never have to spend time on creating cards again. So I thank you for attending this short little webinar and hope it made sense and motivated you to grow your business with a card system. And if you have any interest, leave your email or mobile number down below and you'll receive more info and you'll be able to ask any questions you may have. Thanks a lot.